The marketing team were looking for ways to immerse people into the platform. And we wanted to get and understand how people would react and how they would go through the steps of calibrating their face for a facial coding platform. So we thought of a lot of different ideas, and what came naturally was trying to put people in an environment that they were comfortable in. And something like that might be, a movie theater, or something where they would be normally sitting and watching something and reacting to what they were seeing. So that idea kind of formed into, why don't we create a movie theater offsite out of the office, incorporate the employees into the piece and try to capture emotion at this pop-up movie theater. And we did that in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, this cute little building area, city where there are a lot of traffic and a lot of people that we can also pull from the streets and bring them into this experience. The idea being that we really wanted to test a lot of different capabilities of the application, its ability to easily calibrate people, but also capture emotion in a long form sense. So this study was like 10 minutes long. The reason being was because we really had to capture different types of emotions. We had to make sure that what was being conveyed in the ad was really being expressed on the face. And a lot of time went into the ads and the content that we placed in front of people.
There was an opportunity that I saw with the unique group of people that we had. And it was Cyrus McCandless, Clint Taylor, and Jeremy Clough. And I looked at that and I said, this is a moment in time. With those three people, we can build better facial coding technology. And that's what we actually did.
I was able to jump into facial coding at first because there's a lot of scientific white papers out there, peer-reviewed studies on the techniques of facial coding, different aspects of it, of recognizing a face, properly detecting it, to facial recognition techniques, which we don't do, but some components of those techniques are relevant to what we tried to do in facial coding.
Really kind of the perfect storm of background in neuroscience and in computational neuroscience, and having been trained by a number of people who were really directly responsible for making deep learning work in the first place and being viable.
Without really truly capturing emotion, it's hard to understand and quantify the effectiveness of your advertising. That's the point of this platform. This platform is meant to educate us, and so that we can understand how our advertising and how our messaging is impacting people.
To have people come in and experience something that you've built, that's amazing.
We really had to capture different types of emotions. We had to make sure that what was being conveyed in the ad was really being expressed on the face. And a lot of time went into the ads and the content that we placed in front of people.
What we were going for was a balance of ads that we expected to have a positive impact or a negative impact, to be emotionally positive or emotionally negative.
And so it really just gave an old school kind of theater vibe, and that really kind of got people settled in, and we were able to really capture a lot of different emotions from a lot of different people, coming from the sort of very bizarre advertising that was needed to show confusion, to some intense scenes to show excitement, and then a lot of different other ads that varied from happiness to sadness. Some of the ads were so impactful that people would tear up. And so we did have to let people know ahead of time that they might experience things that may be uncomfortable to them in that sense of all these different emotions. But the ads that were chosen by the scientists really did produce quite a huge intensity of emotions within this study. And that was great for building out this great marketing piece to showcase the capabilities of this application.
To have people come in and experience something that you've built, that's amazing. That's amazing. To do it simultaneously while you're collecting data to improve your technology and produce the marketing to launch the technology into the market. I mean, that was wonderful. I mean, I don't know how to describe that. It's just genius. And that's what you get when you work with geniuses. The team's just amazing. And what they put together, I mean, we did all of those things.
To feel what they feel and to get to understand customers more effectively. In order to do that, you really have to understand what they're feeling. And when we do that, we can become more empathetic and of course, improve our marketing and improve our approach.
When they take really an exhaustive deep dive into the science.
One of the hardest things I've ever done.
What this is teaching me now, what I'm learning right now, is we've really just begun. And how exciting is it that we are right here at the beginning?